here tonight with our hearts and our love to pour over everyone who is listening and watching tonight's prayer vigil so that we may uplift, bring hope, inspiration, and healing to all of those that are hurting. We know that these fires have impacted so many people. We know that people have been had to leave their homes, their possessions, their animals. Families have had to find extra room in their homes. We know that so many across the state, the nation, and the world are concerned about everybody's welfare and are feeling the impact of this disaster. And so tonight, it is our greatest hope to share with you the power of prayer, of meditation, of song, and most importantly, of community. Because when we come together as community, we can get through anything. There is no thing, no mountain so high, no valley so deep that we cannot come over it and come past it and come through it. And so tonight, I am very excited about the prayers, the meditations, the songs. I'm so grateful for the people that just said yes. We actually threw this together. Like yesterday, we said, let's do a prayer vigil. And the response was, yes, of course we want to do this. Because we know that thoughts are things. And we know when we feel the love, the grace, the healing, the power by whatever name you call a higher power, whether it's God, Elohim, Jesus, the stuff, big guy in the sky. It doesn't matter. It works, it's powerful, and we're here to serve and support you. So I hope tonight brings you comfort, healing, and hope. And we will start off with our opening prayer. Reverend Angie will start us off.
Thank you, Mitch. Please join me today as we do our opening prayer. And let's just take a moment to get comfortable in our chairs, wherever you are listening, closing your eyes gently, coming together and just setting everything aside for the next few moments that we all will share together. As we come together in the one mind, we know that there is only one source, many paths leading to that one source. And so we recognize and welcome and honor every person from every path as we come together to know the truth about the current situation that's happening with our fires in our area, in our other areas of the state and other areas of the world, as we speak our love around these experiences and we put ourselves in the state of love. We avoid going into fear. We keep ourselves grounded in love and we heal through this experience. And I bless each and every one who's hearing my voice and beyond, that you will be blessed with the comfort and the strength to move through whatever experience is yours to experience now, and knowing that you've got it covered. We give you that peace, we give you that strength and acknowledgement, and we are so grateful to know that you will find your way through in whatever way is just right for you. And so I release my word today, knowing that everything is well, all is well, as together we say, and so it is.
There's so much to appreciate, even when the world seems out of hand. Even when we do not understand, still there's so much. There's so much to be grateful for, even in the temptation to grieve. Let us take a moment just to breathe and recognize there's so is wonderful, even in the midst of loss and change. There's a chance that something new begins, and don't you want that so much? I know we need it so much.
Good evening. My name is Kathy Wilson, and I'm going to do a wonderful quote written by the Dalai Lama. No matter what sort of difficulties, how painful life experience is, if we lose hope, that's the real disaster. Our next quote is from Louis B. Snipes. Hope is our spirits what oxygen is to our lungs. Lose hope and you will die. They may not bury you for a while, but without hope, you are dead inside. The only way to face the future is to fly straight into it on the wings of hope. Hope is the energy of the soul. Hope is the power of tomorrow.
Now I'm going to do a guided meditation. And so, what I know about our consciousness and our mind is that when we come into a place collectively and we all focus on the same thing, we amplify that focus and we raise the consciousness for its outpouring and effect in our experience. You know who know this very well is the indigenous people knew this well. That's why they would do a rain dance. And they would do the rain dance and they would feel the rain. And they would keep dancing until they felt the rain so clearly in their experience. And everyone witnessing would feel the experience together that they would actually shift the direction of the clouds and rain would come. So I'm going to invite you to engage in this process using our mind and our imagination as we go into this guided meditation. And we will also be listening to the beautiful sound of the crystal bowls behind me. So right now, let's just take a collective breath in and release it. Let it go. Another deep cleansing breath in. And just let it go, let it go, let it go, letting go of anything that's come before this moment. And just allowing the chair to fully support you, feeling your shoulders drop, allowing a healing energy to come in through the top of your head, feeling your forehead relax as this energy moves in to your cheeks and your temples. Just relaxing, letting go as this warm healing light goes into your jaw muscles, relaxing, feeling them just release and into your shoulders, your neck, letting go of any stress, any tightness. Into your chest and forearms, down into your stomach, and just breathe as it goes now into your abdomen and your back, your buttocks, down into your legs, ankles, feet, and just completely relaxed in this moment in this time, in this space. And I invite you to call into your mind's eye or to focus on the flames that we know are active right now. Call them up and see them. You are safe. You are protected. It's like you're looking at a television screen. Or maybe you can smell the smoke. And now I invite you to start to pour your love over these flames and start to see them become smaller and smaller and smaller. See them dying down, down to a trickle, just a flicker here or there. Seeing the ash and the embers, feeling the stillness of the wind. No wind. Feeling the calm as the flames now recede into trickles of smoke. Feeling the denseness of the air now, heavy with dew, damp upon the earth. As the flames now have receded and there's only smoke coming up, barely visible, no wind, it's calm. And now seeing the embers beginning to cool, the red, dimming embers going out slowly and ever so slowly into ash. Seeing the cold ash on the ground and feeling the calm, feeling the silence of spirit pouring over the burnt earth, stilling everything. As it becomes colder and colder, returning to the same temperature as the earth. And now seeing that it is safe and cool, seeing wildlife coming back, squirrels and deer, birds, seeing the crews coming up now to clear away anything that is unsafe and to begin the process of restoration. Seeing people coming back to their land, to their homes, seeing them held and supported and cared for. Knowing that their right direction and support is provided to them, to the earth, to all sentient beings, to the trees and plant life. moving forward in time, beginning to see the ash disappearing, the rains coming. The new growth from the earth pressing up, the rebuilding anew. Seeing the unfolding of nature returning itself back to wholeness. The animals, the trees, the people. Completely restored and green and vibrant with life and flowers and dragonflies and birds, and knowing that the lives have moved forward to higher ground, each finding a home, a healing, and a new and brighter day. Now I invite you to come back into the room and to continue this practice in your mind, in your meditations, in your prayers, and in your heart. Namaste.
Good evening. I'm Reverend Donna. I just have a few words for you this evening, and then we'll talk again on Sunday. I've been thinking a lot about what an honor it is to be in a community of spirit, as we are, but also to be in this geographic community where we have the honor of inviting guests who didn't plan to be here. We didn't know they'd be here either, but here we all are. The population has increased in size considerably over the last couple of days. And since we are all together in this unexpected way, it's good to remind each other that grief and loss happen on their own schedule. There are people all around us now who have lost something. We don't know the details of it, and they may not want to share. But it's our honor to sit with them. It's our honor to share with them. It's our honor to listen to them and to let each person's grief and loss play out in their time as it's appropriate. They can't tell us, we can't tell them, but we can share. And that empathy is something that we can give to each other. Empathy is something that can ease grief in a very special way. Just listening to someone. You don't have to say that much. But as you're walking around town, if you bump into somebody who doesn't look familiar, take a moment to smile, take a moment to listen, take the moment. Don't rush past them. Take that moment, feel that empathy. This is a time that really is a call to empathy for all of us in ways that we maybe didn't really know that we were capable of. This community has grown in its numbers so that we can heed that call, hear that call, serve the new members of the community. And no matter what you say, and no matter how long you listen to someone you've never seen before, just remember it's a couple of minutes out of our day, but it's a kindness that's going to be remembered forever. That energy that you spend in the next few days will continue to circulate and will not be forgotten. I want to share the words of a blessing from the Apache people. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. May you walk gently through the world and know its beauty all the days of your life. And so it is.
Thank you. I have 2 readings tonight. I'll start with Psalm 46, 1 through 2. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. And the prayer of St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love, for it is in giving that we receive, and it's in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it's in dying that we are born to eternal life.
When things go wrong, it's natural to wonder, what celestial rule did I break? When things go right, it's logical to ponder, what credit can I take? But the truth is so much easier. I don't need a master plan. I can live here in the moment, 'cause my life is in good hands. I don't need to know where the wind blows, 'cause God knows. I don't need to know what the future holds, 'cause God knows. God knows. But still I find I'm crying out for answers. Guess I'm still craving control. And still I find I'm afraid of taking chances, as if I could damage my soul. But at this moment, I remember it comes so clear to me that the minute I surrender, I'm as safe as I could be. I don't need to know where the time goes, 'cause God knows. I don't need to know what the future holds, 'cause God knows. I need never know how pain ends, how my heart mends. I can just let go, 'cause God knows. Oh, I need never know how pain ends, how my heart mends. I can just let go. I can just let go. I can just let go, 'cause God knows. God knows. God knows.
That was Daniel Namod. I can just let go because God knows. At Amani, we get our spiritual food from all kinds of sources. And I came across an article on medium.com that I thought would be perfect for tonight. The article is by Brad Stolberg, and it's entitled, "Resilience is not about bouncing back. It's about moving forward." When we speak of resilience, we often think of bouncing back. This implies rebounding to how things were prior to the experiencing of adversity. This definition may be fine for minor challenges, but it's unproductive for more serious ones. First off, it sets a pretty high expectation. If you don't meet it, you're likely to be disappointed. Sometimes you physically can't bounce back, like in the case of a chronic illness or the loss of a loved one. If you lose a limb, literally or metaphorically, you won't ever be the same as before. Trying will only leave you down and dejected. It's highly distressing to carry with you fear, pain, and uncertainty, but it's even more distressing trying to repress or forget those feelings. Second off, bouncing back is limiting. It says that there's a back to which we should bounce, some ideal, perhaps more comfortable place. But it fails to acknowledge the significance of the adversity itself. It's as if you're trying to delete it from your life. In my own experience, this doesn't work. Yes, it's highly distressing to carry with you fear, pain, and uncertainty, but it's even more distressing trying to repress or forget those feelings when they've been seared into you by situations that are unforgettable. Following true adversity, I am talking about the gut-wrenching, hole-in-your-heart, sleepless night kind. There is no bouncing back. There's only moving forward. And though it sucks at times, you've got no choice but to carry your experience with you. This won't make you an immediately happier person, but it will make you a fuller and more compassionate one. And yet, holding fear, pain, and uncertainty is hard. So it's important to dispel another falsehood about resilience. Resilience is about inner strength, but it is not about keeping a stoic profile and going it alone. Inner strength and seeking support are not exclusive. If anything, they go hand in hand. Following true adversity, being vulnerable and reaching out for help when you need it demands inner strength. And inner strength grows when it is supported by help. It is a myth that resilient people don't need help. Clinical psychologist Meg Jay says, seeking support is what resilient people do. In the aftermath of adversity, don't try to bounce back. Do your best to move forward and let others help you along the way. Namaste.
Good evening. My name is Marcy Mitchell, and I'll be leading us through a healing meditation. So wherever you are in your homes or here in the room, clear your lap, put your feet flat on the floor, and just sit nice and straight in your chair and receive a cleansing breath in as you allow your eyes to close, if that feels comfortable. And releasing that breath. Again, we receive that cleansing breath deep into our lungs. And release. And so now is our time to focus on healing and knowing the truth of what is happening on the planet right now. When we look out, we may see some crazy stuff, some chaos, some fearful things. There is fire, there is violence, earthquakes, so many types of suffering all across the globe. And so let's take a moment to know the truth of who we are and what is unfolding. For when we focus on the truth, that there is only Spirit, only God, only this universal, divine, loving intelligence that is all good, no matter how it appears in the moment. It is pure love and pure joy. It is abundance and health. It is connection and honesty and just humanity, the joy and the beauty of humanity. And so, knowing that this is the truth of who each and every one of us is, and knowing that this is the truth of what is unfolding, let us just know healing for the world. And so, in a moment, I'll ask you to speak aloud the name of someone or something, some place that you feel could benefit from focus on its own divinity and on healing. And that can be your name. And if you feel it should be, please do speak your name. And speak any others or places or situations that you feel could benefit from a divine healing. And so let us do that now and speak the names of those and the situations who could use healing into this space. Lee, Janine, Grace, Grizzly Flats, the Dixie area, Afghanistan, Haiti, and so we feel the energy of all of these souls, all of these situations, all of these places, and we hold them. We hold them in our loving arms, knowing that these are the arms of God, that we are the hands and feet of the divine. And so we hold all of these people, these animals, these situations, and we know the truth of their divinity. And even as they walk through this time of trial and challenge and fear and anxiety, we know that they are whole. And if you are walking through this time now, we see you. We know that you are whole. We know that you are suffering, and we are here for you, and it's all right. You can rely on your family, your community, your fellow human beings, the animals, Mother Earth, and you don't have to be strong right now. You can be held. And for those of us who are called to hold, to raise, to comfort, we step into this time with courage and bravery and purpose, knowing that that is why we're here. And that's why all of us are here on the planet right now during these very, very challenging and interesting times. We all have a mission. We all have a purpose. And so I know we are open to this purpose. We are open to receiving the guidance from Spirit as to what is ours to do, and we say yes. We say yes, and we take that next step forward. Even if we don't know where the journey leads, we step out in faith and in confidence of knowing that we are guided and supported always. Each and every one of us, always. And so I am just so grateful, grateful to know this is the truth, grateful for everyone who showed up tonight in this room, online, grateful for firefighters and police officers and first responders, and for everyday people out with their trailers, gathering horses and goats and chickens and offering their homes and bringing food and supplies, toothbrushes, dog food, bringing what they can to these evacuation centers where people are coming together to be held and to be lifted and to be supported. I'm so grateful for the incredible generosity and kindness I see in our community today. And I know that we are all lifted by it, and we raise the vibration of the planet by being part of this energy, just as being here tonight in this room raises the vibration. And so I thank each and every one of you for showing up, and for those who are watching online, I thank you as well. And I know that we all continue to take that step into our purpose, into our service, and that all is unfolding divinely. I release my word into the law. I know that as I speak it, it is planted, a seed which can only grow and can only manifest, because that's how it works. And together we say, and so it is.
So as this evening prayer vigil, we stepped out on faith yesterday, put out a call, and I want to thank the people who've shown up tonight to share their love, their prayers, their heart. Reverend Donna, Reverend Angie, Practitioner Kathy, Practitioner Marcy. I also want to thank Steve for running our AV tonight so that we could stream. I want to thank Laureen, who was on our beautiful crystal bowls during the meditation. And this is what it's all about. It's about the power of community. It's about stepping out in faith. It's about coming together at the drop of a hat. And I want to thank each and every person who showed up today in the sanctuary, holding the space, lifting the energy, helping us amplify these prayers, these readings, and these intentions. And I want to thank everyone who's joined us online and who's seen us live tonight and who will continue to see us. I know I'm going to watch this again for some more inspiration and hope. And if you're looking for prayer, if you're looking for some prayer tonight, I would like our practitioners and ministers who are available for prayer to go ahead and raise your hand. My hand is being raised. And we have Marcy, Reverend Donna, Reverend Angie, and okay, we're all here if you would like some prayer. And online, if you would like prayer, you're welcome to come to our website, theamanicenter.org, and reach out to us, and we will have somebody reach out to you to support you in this time with prayer, or just a listening ear to help you with whatever you're dealing with at this time. So we will close out tonight's prayer vigil with a little bit of music from our very talented Sonia, and then prayer from Kathy.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, and in this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I close my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. 'cause I've lost my way. Then I go inside, quiet my mind. I can hear spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There's only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There's only love.
And so the truth of love being the most powerful of all. It heals, it inspires, it gives us hope, and most of all, it brings us all together in that community, in that spirit of healing, that spirit of courage. And as this vigil comes to a close, I invite you to take with you the words, the feelings, all of the quotes, the meditations, the wonderful music. Take it with you and be that light, which is absolutely healing right here and right now. And remember that together we are stronger than we are separate. Community is important, and it takes a village to make right what appears to be wrong. And so reach out. Make it your commitment to intentionally give that little extra bit, that little smile. Maybe it's a donation. Maybe it's a phone call. I've been on the phone a lot this week. And it fills my heart as it fills the other person. We all need to be heard, and we all need to support. Thank you, Spirit, for this amazing opportunity to come together in community and be the love that we are. I release into the universal law, it is already done. And together we say, and so it is.
And so it is. And I invite everyone to join us for fellowship in the back. We have some lovely treats and refreshments to connect, to share, to catch up. And if you need prayer, we're here for you. Thank you so much.